Okay. The usual theatre. I mean, it's just Monokuma Theatre now. No more Cubs there. And then the Monokuma and Cubs Theatre segment began. But with all the Monokubs destroyed, this segment was no longer possible. And so the curtain quickly fell. Is that it? Well, short, to the point. I like it. Alright, let's resume this trial and get going. We're over the halfway line now. Mucky, tell us your story.
The flashback light became the motive.
Oh god, it's not my microphone then. Feels like I might have just scraped it. Well, at least there's no Monokubs in the peanut gallery to distract us. We can just get straight into things.
I remembered that he was a remnant of despair. I planned to kill him. I thought that if I killed him, this game, and the battle between hope and despair, would end. I was confident in my talent as an assassin. I knew I would be able to do it.
So if you can hear me swallowing tea in the background.
We've tried to end this killing game before, but...
You were naive.
Huh?
That's what I thought.
You thought that to end it, you just have to kill someone.
I knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivete, simply because it's him.
Maki totally gets me!
That's why. I needed to settle it myself. I took the poison arrows and the crossbow.
Some nice tea, that.
And broke into the hangar with an exisal.
Sorry, that's not the most important thing right now, it's this.
But when I entered the hangar, I saw something I never expected.
Oh.
Kaito and Kokichi were fighting each other.
So Kokichi already has an arrow in him, in his arm. So Kaito must have already shot him.
Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow. Probably by Kaito when he fought back. Both of them stopped and looked at the exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance. Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the exisal I was in. I jumped out of the exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow.
Because that's Kokichi's second injury.
That should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
The Strike 9 poison, correct? But why pick that particular poison?
Probably because it only needs a small amount to be lethal, right?
Some of the poisons in my lab were far more lethal.
I wanted Kokichi to confess his true intentions before he died. And find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
Okay.
What do you mean?
If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right?
Yes, that's a good question.
He could have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game.
How would he have done that, though? She's dead.
That way, he could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game. Because of his suspicious actions, anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind. Especially with that message in the courtyard.
I mean, I feel like... Are we putting too much stock in that? The guy's a troll. We know he's a troll.
Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
Ugh, Jesus. Ugh. Sorry. The hell's that?
Of despair. I imagine he wanted to feel
Sorry,
the
I just...
despair of his plan being
there wasn't anything in the game that just precipitated that. I was just drinking down the dregs of my tea. God, there's just a bloody great big bit in the bottom of it. Good lord. From when I was, well, just like tea leaves, basically, things like that. Probably from the tea bag. Must have split. Don't you hate that?
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan carefully. So when his carefully laid out plan goes to waste, he would be in utter despair.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him.
Oh.
What are you talking about? Remnants of despair? What's that? I don't understand anything you're saying. But anyway, why are you starting up the killing game when it should have ended?
Interesting. Because I, said before I had my doubts that whether he is the mastermind. I don't think he is. It's too convenient. Feels too obvious. Interesting.
Already know it's all meaningless. And that I'm the mastermind. Do you love killing that much?
Shut up, you asshole! I realized it was pointless to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow.
Oh god. I think I see where this is going. Because Kokichi already has his 2 injuries. One in the arm. One in the back. The 3rd arrow. Oh god. She's about to... Is Kaito going to jump in the way?
But then...
Uh-oh. He did. He actually jumped in the way.
What?
Oh boy. Oh, Maki.
Kaito protected Kokichi?
Oh, Maki. Have you accidentally killed Kaito?
Why? Why would Kaito protect Kokichi?
At that moment, my mind went blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison. I rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
So you didn't have the antidote with you at the time?
I used Strike 9 poison to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him from the start.
That's so mean!
But that was my first mistake. Because of that,
So the question is, again, who is in that exisal? Is it Kokichi? Is it Kaito? Which one of them... Well... I'm assuming if she brought an antidote, did one of them drink it or something? No.
What?
Yeah, don't go silent now, we need to know.
I ended up killing Kaito.
Oh boy. This was what I was worried about.
When I returned with the antidote, the hangar shutter had been closed. I assumed it was Kokichi's doing, but because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore. I needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow, so I went to the bathroom window. Kaito,
Oh,
can
boy.
you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote! After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window. Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote. But Kokichi stole it from him.
Oh boy.
Sorry, but I can't die here.
Damn. Man, those freaking bolts have gone in deep, haven't they? Jesus.
Since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
Wait! There's only one antidote!
Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right? He already went to space.
Mm-hmm. And he drank it.
Damn it!
Stop!
Phew, I feel so much better. I guess that's a wrap.
Oh boy. Case 4 was tragic with the outcome being that Gonto was the killer. And this one is also pretty horrible.
Or maybe not. Because now another class trial is going to start.
Last trial?
You'll be the Blackened for this case, you know. The Blackened who killed Kaito.
Oh, that must make it... So try that again, shall I? That's what makes it infinitely worse.
I killed...
Shut it! Screw the class trials. Like hell am I gonna let you have your way?
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi? If you didn't help him, then...
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
Oh boy.
What?
Aww, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki. The situation just got way worse, huh? Maki is gonna become the Blackened responsible for killing you. All because you protected me!
Don't you worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily. Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to this killing game.
You're still full of energy, even like that. You really are not boring.
What?
Is that the closest you could ever get to a compliment from Kokichi?
I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you?
Don't mind me. Run, Makiro. Just hurry up and run. Run and live. You gotta live.
But I refused to give up. I tried to enter the hangar by breaking the control panel with my knife.
Of course. Yeah, I think we pretty much figured out that that was caused by a knife.
In the end, I couldn't.
So that's where the marks in the control panel came from, huh?
After that, I returned to the bathroom window once more, but I didn't see anyone. The bathroom door was closed. I called out, but neither Kaito nor Kokichi answered. I couldn't do anything anymore. All I could do was leave. That's when I made up my mind. As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial. In exchange for all of your lives.
Okay, right, as sorry as I feel for you, you don't get to make that decision, okay? I don't think that's your decision to make.
So that's what happened.
Just gonna put that out there.
Then Kokichi, knowing what he knew, still helped Maki cover up her crime?
Was that why you smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press?
Sorry, my nose is a bit itchy. As you can hear me sniffing and... ugh.
Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him.
How dare you? Make fun of him!
Wow, where'd you... you had that knife with you all this time, did you?
You call yourself a friend? You enjoyed watching us suffer!
Oh, pinput. There we go.
Fucking asshole!
Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exosol. Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh. So, what are everyone's plans now? With the truth out in the open, who are you guys gonna vote for? You can vote for me, but if you do, we'll all die together. Or vote for Maki and live. Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care either way.
Why? Why are you so calm? Your life depends on this too.
Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
No, we can't vote yet.
Shuichi?
We don't have the whole truth.
We don't.
This case isn't over.
Indeed it isn't.
Huh?
Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you, I finally understand. There's another hidden truth within your testimony.
A hidden truth?
Yes, I'm positive. Because there's something wrong with the testimony you've given us.
Oh. The part of Maki's testimony that doesn't add up. Oh. Wait, what? Kaito protecting Kokichi, the control panel, Maki becoming the black and Kokichi drinking the antidote? Oh, wait! No, this! The alarm system, of course, hang on. Oh, go on.
That's
there
it.
we go. Aha! God, I almost forgot about that.
Maki said she used a knife to try to break the control panel and enter the hangar.
Man, how did I not pick up on that one a moment ago when she actually said it? Of course. If the shuttering things were back down, she would not have been able to get close to that control panel.
But that doesn't make sense, because there's an alarm system on the shutter.
Oh yeah! The alarm should have gone off if someone got close to the shutter.
Oh god, sorry, I'm just like blowing my nose.
I was too focused to notice at the time.
Yeah.
But now that you mention it, it is odd.
Sorry for the... if like I'm scraping my microphone and all that.
Maybe the sensor just missed her.
I doubt it just missed her.
The security there isn't that sloppy. If a shady person got near the shutter, the alarm would have gone off without question.
And why didn't the alarm go off?
Something might have been used to disable it.
Like I told you, this isn't over. There's still a hidden truth to find.
What about those other 2 electro bombs that Kokichi had? That's right, there must be some kind of reason behind all these oddities, Josie. And that reason will help us find the hidden truth. Alright, let's go. What do we got next? Electronic lock, crossbow, electro bomb, front
I did
shutter.
attempt to enter the hangar,
Let's see what they say.
and I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife.
Yes.
At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel with a knife?
I'm not going to tell any more lies.
Huh. Seemed like the alarm system itself was working properly, Josie. So what can we learn from that?
I did attempt to enter the hangar, and I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100%.
Let me just look at the truth bullet. Since it's unusable, lasts for about 2 hours, goes near about 50 yards. Each can only be used once. Of the 3 that were made, Koichi had 2, Maki had 1. I feel like it might be to do with this one, but I'm not sure.
Setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie.
Right, what does Shuichi say? Working properly. What can we learn from that? What can we learn from that? I don't know.
I did attempt to enter the hangar.
I'm not sure.
The control panel with my knife. The alarm system didn't go off.
If you approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Okay, it was that. That was just a shot in the dark, that was, but... Okay, so electro bomb, right?
There is a way to disable the alarm system. An electro bomb would take it down.
But Maki only had 1 bomb, and she used it during the raid this morning.
So, maybe... I don't know, had Kokichi used one or something?
Then the only other person who could have used one is Kokichi, right?
Huh? Why would I use an electro bomb? I had no reason to shut off the alarm, right? I'd be at a disadvantage if I did that.
I guess so. I can't come up with a reason why Kokichi would want to cut the alarm.
But we know that the alarm system was neutralized, Josie. It had to be. In that case, then...
I've got it! Disabling the alarm system wasn't the real objective.
What?
The main objective of Kokichi using an electro bomb was... Oh... This. Son of a bitch, I mentioned this earlier. Oh, that might be fucked up. But let's see if that's the one.
That's it!
It is. Oh my god.
It was to deactivate the safety function on the press.
So presumably the press then just goes smush. It comes right down on whoever's in it. Is that where you're going with it?
Safety function?
Uh-oh.
The electro bomb wouldn't have just taken down the alarm system. It also would have disabled the hydraulic press's safety function.
Oh boy.
That's true, but why would he do that?
There's only one reason that anyone would want to do that. But if I'm right, it means that we've been thinking about this all wrong.
All wrong.
What aspect of this case runs contrary to the new evidence, Josie? Credibility of the death video, maybe? Because the thing was functional? This? No, it will be the one above.
I was wrong!
Okay, hold on. Right. This then, right?
That's it!
Yeah. I mean, those two things are sort of related, but okay.
Aika's cause of death.
What?
If the electro bomb was used while Maki was trying to deliver the antidote, Maybe Kaito didn't die by poison. It could be something else entirely.
The press itself. Yes, the cause of death could now be... the press?
This is it!
Oh boy, that's fucked up.
The hydraulic press. Kaito could have been killed by the press after all.
What? He could have?
But it depends, like, how quickly he can set it up, because he's been shot with poison. Like, how fast acting is it?
If the safety was off, the press could have crushed Kaito while he was still alive.
That depends, though, on, like, how does the machine react when an electro bomb goes off? Does it just cause the machine to instantly stop? Or does the machine still function, it just doesn't have the safety thing anymore? Sorry, I keep knocking my microphone, I'm an idiot.
Right after I threw the antidote, I tried to open the shutter. So, Kaito should have still been alive.
And if he was crushed by the hydraulic press after that, then we have our cause of death.
If that's the case, it'd mean the one who killed Kaito wasn't Maki.
It would be whoever was operating the hydraulic press. Kokichi.
I see. Very impressive. The hydraulic press could have been the cause of death. But that's just a possibility.
What do you mean?
It's possible that I killed Kaito with the press, but there's no way to know. Kaito's death could have been either the poison arrow or the hydraulic press.
I mean, that's true. Like, how fast acting is that poison? Could he have already been dead before the thing actually came down on him?
Both causes are possible, but you'll never be able to determine it.
And that's true, because the body is fucking destroyed.
No matter what.
So is this what... Oh my god, is this basically a repeat of DR2's Trial 5? We're setting up a murder that can't be solved, where there's more than one possible culprit? In which case, how would we identify who it is?
No matter what?
That's not true. We can probably solve this mystery too.
I think he's pulling a Nagito on us. That's what he's doing, isn't he?
Right, Shuichi?
Is it really possible to determine Kaido's actual cause of death, Josie? Was Kaito's cause of death the poisoned arrow or the hydraulic press? Is it possible to tell? I don't think it is possible. How would you do that? Okay, that's what we're going with.
I hate to admit it, but Kokichi is right. We have no way to prove the cause of death.
So if it was the press, it would be Kokichi, but if it's the poison, it would be Maki. Son of a bitch. He is doing a Nagito. He's fucking creating a setup that can't be solved, definitively.
What did you say?
You can't check the body, and you don't have any conclusive evidence. You can't deduce any more from here on out. There's no way to know what happened. But I know, because I was actually involved.
So that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to commit an unsolvable murder.
There you have it. Shuichi pegged.
Do you finally get it? Yep, that was my plan. The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim, but rather the unknowable culprit. No one understands but me. Only I know the answer. There's no more room for deduction here. Choose the culprit with your own intuition.
Intuition?
Are you troubled? I'm sure robots don't have intuition, right?
Oh boy. You're not really going to make me choose, are ya?
This is just how the trial goes. So, who is the culprit? Maki or me?
Oh man. You always think, you know, how are they going to one-up the last trial, but they managed to do it.
The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
Okay, wait, whoa, hang on a minute. Oh my god, we're actually voting? Now? Really? Oh god, do I just have to pick one of them? Do I just vote Kokichi? I don't know. Okay, fine, vote. Take it. Take my vote. I'll vote for you. No?
Hey, that's my
Oh.
line. I'm the one who decides when it's voting time.
Oh boy. Okay. Monokuma, please interject before we end up killing ourselves or something.
Oh, come on. No one's gonna figure out the truth. Let's just vote already. This won't be a problem, right, Monokuma? Because you know who the culprit is, don't you? Just like you always do.
What does that mean?
Huh?
Wait a minute. Oh my god, you don't know. You don't suppose, right? Holy shit, I think it just clicked. Well, something's just clicked in my head. Alright, so, Monokuma was standing in that little space with the Exisals around him. We thought that's because they were protecting him, but they're under Kokichi's control, those Exisals, and he set them to do that. You don't suppose the whole idea that Kokichi did that was to keep Monokuma from knowing the truth of this case? Because in pretty much every case, Monokuma always knows who the killer is, because he has all the ways at his disposal of monitoring the entire environment. So as soon as something happens, he knows, he's aware of it. You don't know, surely? Do you reckon that could be it?
Yes, of course.
Why are you sweating?
Yeah? What kind of a reaction is that?
The culprit, you say? Yes, of course I know.
Why do you seem so flustered?
Does he actually not know?
Flustered? Me? What are you talking about?
Or is he trolling? What's going on with Monokuma right now, Josie?
Monokuma? Do you not know who the culprit is either?
Huh? Oh, what do you mean I don't know? What don't I know, huh?
I mean, that would be a real twist, that would, wouldn't it? So I don't think there's a single case we've ever had where Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit was.
You don't know, do you?
Oh. Well, that's an interesting twist.
What does this mean? Why doesn't Monokuma know who the culprit is?
Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is either. If Monokuma doesn't know, then what does that tell us about this case? Well, it means we can't possibly come to a correct verdict, right? Because we will never know whether it was the correct choice or not. And Monokuma won't be able to confirm. He would just have to presumably go with whatever option we chose. Wait, this case?
Yes, that's it! So that's what Kokichi's real objective was!
Huh? What are you talking about?
Shuichi?
Kokichi wasn't just trying to commit a murder that we couldn't figure out. He was trying to commit a murder that Monokuma couldn't figure out either.
A murder Monokuma couldn't figure out?
But what's the point of that? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
I think this is what we're getting to, isn't it? Kokichi isn't the mastermind.
But consider how many elements of this case would be cleared up. Prior to this case, Monokuma always knew the specific details of each crime, correct? That must mean that he was using some way of monitoring us.
Perhaps there are hidden cameras, strategically placed to avoid our detection.
I can't say for certain, but he must be keeping watch somehow.
Yeah, he has to have a way of monitoring the entire school.
Kokichi probably used the electrobomb to scramble whatever that was.
Good point. So, not only would the electrobomb scramble the hydraulic press's safety system, presumably it would disable any hidden camera feeds or anything like that in the immediate vicinity to prevent Monokuma from being able to see.
The electrobomb would prevent any cameras
There you
from
go.
sending video wirelessly.
Shuichi says it. There we are.
Which means it wouldn't matter where the surveillance cameras were hidden.
Like I said, what's the point? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
Nope. I don't think so.
Before we determine that for sure, I want to make one thing clear. If the objective were to create a crime that would stump Monokuma, the Exisals, Yes. The Exisouls weren't protecting Monokuma. They were.
Preventing him from moving. They were attacking him, bullying him, watching him, admiring him. Watching him, right? To ensure he couldn't do anything.
That's it.
See, I commented before, it
They
seemed
were
odd.
watching Monokuma.
It didn't so much seem like they were protecting him, it was more like they were keeping him under guard. Keeping him in one place.
Watching him?
Yes. Remember what Monokuma said earlier in the investigation?
Oh, at that time, the Exisals were on autopilot and directed to only observe me.
If they were protecting him like bodyguards, they wouldn't have been facing him. They would have been scanning the area, watching us. But they weren't. That implies that they weren't watching us. They were watching him. They were trying to make sure that Monokuma wouldn't go near the crime scene.
So that way, he has no idea what happened.
That reminds me. Before I stole an Exisal, all 4 units were focused on Monokuma. That's why when I stole one to enter the hangar, the other 3 didn't pursue me.
Interesting.
So Monokuma must have been talking about Maki.
Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. So you share it instead. That way, it'll be fair to all the participants.
She didn't want to share that information because it would have linked her to the murder.
Yep. I'd forgotten about that actually as well. He did say that.
In which case, it could only be Maki.
You're right.
So to summarize this discussion, Kokichi used the electro bomb in the hangar and the Exisals to watch Monokuma, thereby creating a scenario in which Monokuma has no idea who the culprit is?
It would seem that that is indeed what he was intending to do.
I told you there's no point. Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
Well, clearly I don't think he is.
No, Kokichi might not be controlling Monokuma at all.
What?
But Kokichi's the mastermind, right? Shouldn't he be controlling Monokuma?
Yes, but given everything we discussed, it would not make sense, would it?
Kokichi might not be the mastermind.
What?
Remember that the only reason we think that is because Kokichi
And he's a fucking troll. He's a liar. We know this. All of his fucking behaviour throughout all of the previous cases suggests that he's someone you cannot take at face value.
Monokuma hasn't said a word about that. It's possible that Kokichi is just lying to us.
No way I lied!
That feels like a lie.
I'm definitely controlling Monokuma. The mastermind of the killing game is totally me. The one who pitted humanity's last survivors against each other is... all me, baby.
Right. He's a remnant of despair. How'd we forget that?
But that doesn't necessarily mean that he's
Yeah.
the mastermind.
You know, we need better evidence.
Well, I guess. But is that really possible?
Well, Monokuma,
Don't be silent on us now.
I can't answer that without causing problems, because I gotta run this trial fair and square.
Oh,
Even more reason to give us the answer. If you don't tell us the truth right now, you'll be an accomplice to Kokichi's lies.
oh. Fucking lay it on him, Shuichi.
Does that sound like a fair game? Would you say this class trial is fair?
I mean, admittedly, yeah. Monokuma has to keep the trials fair. That's always been a thing. With the exception of DR1, Case 5, that's always been the thing. He has to keep them fair. He has to abide by his own rules and things like that.
Yeah, tell us. Is Kokichi the real mastermind or not?
I like how, of course, her sprite is like pointing towards the camera, but Monokuma is behind her.
No need to think about it. You're being way too forward, you know.
Aren't you normally the forward one?
Huh?
I mean, I don't mind, because that's probably part of your strategy, too. But in the interest of fairness, I suppose it's time to tell the truth. Unlike the lies you love so much, the truth should be impartial to everyone.
And what is that truth?
Yeah, what is it?
I'm not being controlled by Kokichi, 'cause he's not the mastermind.
Okay, so that's what you're saying. I mean, I'm inclined to agree with you at this stage, because I don't think he is. I'm not convinced by it.
Is that really true?
Kokichi was just messing with you. I never once said he was the mastermind.
Then it was all Kokichi's lie?
I don't know why this would be surprising. We know he's a fucking liar.
Yeah, that is what that would mean. With the key from the last motive, he was the first to learn the truth of the outside world. Based on his deductions, he fabricated a lie to make you all think he was the mastermind.
I see. Kokichi's own deductions.
Oh, do you want to know? Then I'll tell you. I'm getting kind of bored with all the lying, so everything I say now will be the truth, okay? Oh. Also, Shuichi's got a real case of just got up in the morning hair. Good lord.
His deductions got a lot of details right, though. Pretty impressive, honestly.
But what about the Exosols?
What about him?
If Kokichi wasn't the mastermind, how'd he control them so easily?
Remote control, I guess?
He just used Mew's remote control, right?
Mew's remote control? Did I say earlier possibly that Mew might have developed that? Can't remember.
The remote that Kokichi was using was made by Mew?
Oh, you didn't know? Mew not only invented the electro bomb and the electro hammer, she also made a remote control that can hijack any electronic device. Kokichi just slapped a receiver on each of the Exosols and took them for a spin.
Man, Mew proving herself to be a bit of an MVP, even from beyond the grave.
Hey, isn't it unfair to tell them all that?
God, sorry, my voice just keep clearing my throat.
Fairness has nothing to do with it. I offered up that info purely out of spite.
Wow, because you just want to get back at him? Okay, I'm just going to do another jump cut here, because I need to actually just go and see if my oven needs preheating, because, well, for the meal that I'm intending to have this evening, it's actually getting quite late now. Started recording this episode at something like 2:30 in the afternoon. It's now 5 o'clock. That's how long this trial's been going for, so 1 second all. Okay, back in. I just took a quick break there, just to preheat my oven and whap in my meal. Should be cooked in about 45 minutes, so unless this trial ends in then, which it probably won't, it'll probably go on for another while, another long while yet. Then I may have to do a jump cut again at some point, but let's keep going. So, Monokuma has offered that information up.
You for trying to usurp the mastermind's role and take over the game.
Well, whatever. It's way more interesting to defeat an enemy who plays dirty anyway.
Well, you're supremely unconcerned.
What's going on? It seems like they're actually fighting.
There's no doubt about it. Kokichi isn't the mastermind.
Yes, yes.
Were we just being dragged around by Kokichi's lies the whole time?
I mean, he's done it before, right? It's not surprising, is it?
What were you trying to accomplish by pretending to be the mastermind, Kokichi?
Now you're gonna be all quiet? This is so frustrating.
Then if he's not the mastermind, who is?
Why are you so certain there's even a mastermind to begin with?
That's a good question. Am I remembering correctly that earlier in the game, didn't they have the similar chat to this? That is there a mastermind among us? Or actually maybe there isn't, but I don't know. What?
What do you mean?
Why, that's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
But I wanna know.
The real mastermind is not Kokichi. Who could it be, Josie? I was thinking it was Junko Enoshima, but that can't be it. She's dead. We've never come into contact with her. If so, who's done this? Who planned this killing game?
Anyway, this conversation has flown off the rails. Let's get things back on track.
Yeah, let's.
This class trial is to figure out who the culprit is, not the mastermind.
True. That's coming next trial, probably.
So, yeah, get to talking.
I agree. Before we worry about who the mastermind is or what my intent is, let's figure out the culprit!
But Monokuma doesn't know who it is. How is he supposed to confirm the results?
We don't need to worry about that. Let's just leave the decision-making to Monokuma.
Okay.
But you gotta run the class trial too. So no mistakes, okay?
Are you trying to get me to do something?
She's trolling Monokuma now.
You've been watching us solve all these cases, but you can't be a spectator anymore. You're gonna participate in the class trial from here on out.
Really? You're gonna make him participate, are you? Huh?
So, let's resume this class trial. Monokuma, you gotta use your brain too. This will be the final class trial. Me versus Monokuma.
You versus Monokuma?
When I play a game, I intend to win. But what's considered winning in this game? Beating the other players? No. Beating the game's mastermind is the true victor. And that's how I'll win! That's why I decided to challenge Monokuma! If I can deceive Monokuma till the very end, then I'll be the winner!
You're dragging us around like this? Just so you can win a game?
Sorry, I'm just staying silent. I have nothing to say. I'm just listening to what they're saying.
As I suspected, your thought process defies all logic.
But since the outside world is in total ruin, this game is the only entertainment we have. At least I can enjoy this game to the fullest and feel good winning.
You really are a remnant of despair. Your way of thinking is just chaotic.
Remnant of despair? Whatevs. Let's just get this started. If the students or Monokuma don't know who the culprit is, then I'm the winner!
Don't underestimate me, or Shuichi and the others, for that matter.
What?
It's just like a remnant of despair to try to assume control of the game. But these kids are all that's left of Hope's Peak Academy. If you think they're gonna make this easy for you, you better think again.
Man, okay, right. We're going back to the whole Hope's Peak stuff
Whose
once more.
side are you taking here?
Side? Isn't it obvious? Monokuma joins your party.
Yay! We got another party member. Fantastic. What are your skills? Oh. Ultimate Despair Headmaster, apparently.
Who invited you?
Okay, what kind of spells can you cast, Monokuma?
Now, let's join forces and unravel the truth behind this case.
Well, we were going to do it anyway.
Let's just ignore Monokuma. His actions are always beyond comprehension.
Yeah! Let's just focus on the case.
Hey, be quiet so we can ignore you.
Now, where should we start? We've already established what Kokichi is after.
He's just gonna keep talking anyway, isn't he?
Yeah, probably. Might as well just listen to him.
In my experience, whenever you learn a new fact, you learn something else along with it.
Okay.
Yes, let's look for that.
You warmed up to him real fast. I guess you are both robots.
Robophobia? Oh, okay. Nope, he's just not even going to respond to it. So now the truth comes out. That piece of evidence makes more sense now, Josie. Which one? The evidence that I couldn't wrap my head around. Which piece of evidence? This? We haven't talked about this. We need evidence of what I don't know about. Okay, what you don't know. Well, you don't know anything about the culprit. Or who died. This?
This is it!
Okay, that. Okay. Sorry, having a moment.
Let's discuss the video of Kaito being crushed by the hydraulic press.
Oh, jeez. We've seen this a few times.
Kokichi said that he filmed that video to prove he was not the victim. But we know that Kokichi was trying to mislead Monokuma. So what about the video?
So we're suggesting there's something about this video that's not right?
It's pretty strange to present evidence that condemns you after all.
Indeed. Is that the whole idea, to potentially steer the trial to a wrong verdict?
Then what kind of mistake was Kokichi trying to get me to make?
Maybe he crushed Kaito with a hydraulic press, so the cause of death would be unknown?
But if that were the only objective, there would be no need to film it. Discovering the crushed body would have been enough.
Okay.
No need to show us the film.
That's true.
I guess you're starting to fit in after all. You get any cuter, I'm gonna hug you.
Yes, scoop him up.
Huh? Really?
There must be a reason you went out of your way to show us the body being crushed.
Okay, so what reason would that be?
No reason, really. That's just my twisted personality.
No, there's definitely got to be a reason. You're lying again, Kokichi. There's a method to your madness, Josie. If you wanted Monokuma to make a mistake, then showing us the video must have something to do with trying to fool Monokuma. Taking the video of the murder but keeping the victim's identity hidden. What does it show? What doesn't it show? Ah. 6-letter words beginning with V. Okay, looking at the letters that are available, my first thought is victim? C? Okay, I think it might be victim. What are we saying? That maybe the video is supposed to mislead us in terms of who the victim is? Huh.
I see now.
Is that where we're going with that? Okay, let's just see where it goes.
The victim.
Huh?
Is it even possible, Josie? Now, that's a question for later. For now, we know that...
If you show the moment of Kaito's death, of course it would lead us to believe he died. Even if we can't positively identify the body, we would still believe Kaito was the victim. That might be exactly the mistake Kokichi was going for.
Does that mean the victims were switched?
Switched?
Then it was some other dead body that got crushed by the hydraulic press?
Huh. Okay, so... What? Okay, I don't know. Let's just see where they go with it.
Where would we even get another body?
There should be plenty to choose from if you reuse the body of a former victim.
Yeah, but where are the bodies of the former victims? We don't have them.
If there was an unknown body, then we could guess the victim was switched.
Huh.
But too bad! Switching the victims was impossible. The footage showed the body being crushed.
Okay, just a quick point. I haven't mentioned it till now because I haven't really thought about it, but when the press is going down, there's like a moment where it pauses and then it goes down and crushes the body. Is there something with that, maybe? That we're not being shown?
When in the footage would they have been able to switch the victim? And we already established that the footage was not doctored in any way.
Huh.
The camera doesn't have any editing functions. Just play, record, and pause. Monokuma also said that no computer was used to edit the footage. Remember?
Damn it! Me and my big mouth!
Whoops.
Which means switching out the victim would not be possible. Also, if the victim was switched, then that would mean Kaito is still alive.
The thing is, you've established that the Exisal has a voice changer. So I feel like, oh, this could all be one big game now. Big troll game.
We already discussed this so many times. The chance of that happening is impossible.
It might be possible.
Mucky?
Huh?
There
Go
could
on.
be a trick to make the switch possible. We just haven't noticed it yet.
Is it something to do with the weird pause in the machine as it's going down?
Oh, and what trick is that?
I'm trying to figure it out in my head, but I'm not sure.
See? You don't know, do you? I already said it's impossible.
Maki's not wrong. There is a way it could be done. So we can't just give up here.
Go on, Shuichi, you tell them.
Hey, Shuichi. I'll think harder about this as well. So, can you confirm whether or not the victims switch places? If Kaito is alive or not?
Maki,
I don't like the thought that I killed Kaito. I don't want that.
Okay then. Let's talk about the possibility that Makiro mentioned.
Himiko, if you call her that again...
Yes, please.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Maki's fine with you calling her Maki Roll now, is she?
Let's all talk it over together.
Okay, Maki Roll, let's do that. Maki Roll. Together, Maki Roll. We'll unravel this mystery, Maki Roll. And don't forget, you're not alone. Don't try to do everything yourself. It's only going to wear you out. Take some Prowlo's sec. When times are hard, you got to rely on your friends. I'm Prowlo's sec.
yeah,
Ugh.
I'm sure we'll figure something out.
What's an original joke, eh?
Jeez, you guys are a stubborn bunch. There's no trick.
That's probably another lie.
Yeah.
However, if the victims were switched, then that would mean the footage was altered.
Hang on, so they said that the camera has a record, play, did they say a pause function? So can you maybe, I don't know. Okay, right, here's my line of thought. So he started recording, Kaito lies under the press, Kokichi records as the press is going down, but then there's that weird pause. So maybe at that pause, he stopped the press going down, and then maybe paused the camera, so it wasn't recording, and then they did the switch. Kaito takes the place up by the control panel where Kokichi is in exactly the same spot, and activates the footage again, and then just continues lowering the press. I don't know.
How could it have been altered when we know that the footage wasn't edited?
I mean, that, I don't know, is that possible? Can that be done?
If we could figure that out, maybe we'd know how they switched places.
I knew there was a trick to that video the whole time.
Did you? Why didn't you say so sooner?
Kokichi made it, so it's 100% suspicious.
Oh, come off it. You lot were all swallowing it up hook, line and sinker when he first showed it to you. Trick to that video, Josie. And watch. Interesting. Interesting that it pauses when most of Kaito's body has been obscured, and all that's visible is his hand. What could it be? What's suspicious about it? That pause, I'm guessing. That's what's suspicious about it. Hydraulic press, Kaito's coat, electrobomb, murder video.
There must be some trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out.
There is no trick.
Let's
You
see.
can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
Huh.
Person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Ah,
Could it be
that could be it.
that the video was shot at another location?
No.
Any other bright ideas? Come on, everybody, speak up!
Okay, I think I have to agree with Kibo. Yeah. I feel like someone said something that gives us a clue, Josie. Put our heads together, we can find a hope. We won't fall into despair.
There must be.
Okay, let's get to it. Oh, shit. Oh, nope, wrong one.
That video to me.
Okay, here we go.
When the hydraulic
Oh shit, missed it? Oh, it's not that. I think so too, right, Shuichi? Hydraulic press wouldn't stop when I lay underneath it, but it did stop for Kaito. It's obviously robophobia. I'll never forgive that bigoted hydraulic press.
I was wrong!
Wait, it's not that? Huh.
There must be some trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out.
Hold on, what am
That
I
is no
getting wrong?
Didn't function in.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious?
Maybe it's this? Oh god.
Don't you think?
No! Oh wait, did I hit it? Can't see things well at that angle. I don't know how that helps us.
Oh no!
Right, hold on, what am I going for here? Oh god.
There must be some trick.
It's like that previous one all over again. Let me just look at these. Shows the moment Kaito was crushed by the hydraulic press. Huh. I feel like, surely it must be this, right? I feel like I've got to consent with something.
To that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out.
Let me just see this one again. Too late, if London's labelled up and down. Body was crushed by the hydraulic press and is unidentifiable. Maybe I use this one to
There is
consent.
no trick.
Hold on, let me try it.
Camera.
Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do.
That camera seems suspicious to any of the film. They're natural, don't you think?
Maybe I consent with Kibo?
I was wrong!
Hold on. I mean, I hear the voices in the background, but I don't know why I'd need to lie here.
The hydraulic press.
Okay, there we go.
I agree!
It was that one. It's getting hung up on the murder video, truth bullet.
Kibo is onto something. Isn't it weird that the hydraulic press stopped for a second? Because when Kibo and I first investigated that hydraulic press,
Of course, should have remembered this. Because when we were doing it, it didn't stop. Damn, he left it so fucking late, that thing.
That's right. The hydraulic press kept lowering itself without stopping.
but in the video,
It pauses, yeah. It pauses quite high up, actually. Interesting.
The hydraulic press stopped briefly, right before it crushed the body?
Why do you sound surprised by that? You watched the same video as us, didn't you?
But why would it stop?
Why did the press stop? There's only one reason I can think of it. Is it because they, paused the recording at that moment? Oh. Hello. Oh, we're doing this now, apparently. Alright, let's do this. Let's go through and do some mind mining if the input won't... Balls, input, come on! Oh, come on, input, please! Stop being a bitch and just let me play the game. Thank you very much. Right, there's something up here. That's an exosol, that. I don't think that's what we're looking for. The way I always play these kind of games is just fucking getting the ones of the same colour. I never actually play properly. I just go for whichever colour catches my eye, and it's always the freaking yellow ones for some reason, the yellowy green, which we don't really have any more of, so let's start getting the blues and the others. Aha. What's this over here? The control panel? Looks like it. Let's get rid of that and that. We can select that now if we want to. What's the thing down here? That's the control panel outside. Okay, I think it's this. Oh wait, we have to get rid of that. Okay. Oh, really? Get rid of you. Come on, get out of it. Fuck you. Get out of here. Alright, that's now unlocked. It's got to be that. It can't be the other two, can it?
I see it.
Right.
The only way to stop the hydraulic press is the force stop button.
Yes.
An electro bomb went off in the hangar, which would have interfered with the safety function. There'd be no way to stop the hydraulic press unless someone used the force stop button.
When you say someone, you mean Kokichi, right? He was the only one there.
Yeah, well, it would have had to been. Yeah, had to have been.
Actually, maybe I pressed it by accident. I don't really remember.
Sure, you pressed it by accident,
So
sure.
what of it?
No, you did it
The
deliberately.
person stopped for like a sec. You can't switch the victim in such a short time, can you?
I'm guessing you paused the recording on the camera at the same time, right? Am I on the right lines here?
That's true.
There's also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling. That would have clearly been caught on camera.
Not unless you pause the recording, I think. Because that's not doctoring it. You're just using the normal functions of the camera while the camera was rolling, Josie.
Oh, I see. It wasn't just the press that stopped.
Huh? Huh? What do you mean?
If you stop something else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press.
Yeah, I see it now. That's how the bodies were switched, Josie. If you stopped that, you could have swapped the bodies easily. Oh, we're doing this again. Okay, sure. Right, it's the camera, right? That's got to be what we're looking for here, I think. Yeah, let's get some blue this time. Oh, looks like the camera actually is right here. Yeah, hold on. Hold your horses, ladies and gentlemen. Get rid of that. And fuck you. Get out of here. Oh, god damn it. I fucking did that correctly, didn't I? Good lord. Right, we can get that now, surely, right? It's got to be the camera. Yeah, well, it can't be either of those two, can it? Oh, dearie me.
The culprit stopped the video camera at the same time as the hydraulic press.
Yes. I'm on the right lines.
Then, while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously.
So did he have like a position that he could put the camera on? You know, somewhere, not like a tripod or a stand, but just something you can put it on. Because I feel like with a camera like that, if you were holding it in your hand, obviously it wouldn't be entirely still. Your hand would be maybe just shaking a little bit. So I guess, and the thing is, like, for this illusion to work, person, you know, if you were holding it in your hand, you would have to line up in exactly the right place where the other person had been stood. So I feel like it would make more sense to have the camera, I don't know, like lying on maybe like a railing or something where it can see the press.
So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
Yes. Oof.
That's what I've been saying this whole time!
When did you ever say that?
Yeah, when did you ever say that?
So they stopped at the same time. The camera position did seem odd to me. But now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
Huh? Why?
Well, the angle. Because otherwise you would recognise it's not Kaito under the thing.
To get the trick we just described to work, the camera had to be set up precisely.
Exactly. Let's pin that down. Where was the camera set up? I'm gonna guess by... Wait, where's the controls in here? Up here, right? Is this where it is?
There!
Yeah, by the controls. Yeah. Because the person operating has to be able to...
The video camera must have
Use
been
the
set up somewhere
press controls.
around here.
Yeah. Because the angle makes sense.
To operate the press and the camera at the same time, it would have to be near the switch.
Indeed.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle.
Man, the amount of times you've seen this.
If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
And if it was recorded at such an odd angle, then that proves the trick was used.
Camera angles, huh? Looks like your cosplayer experience is finally useful.
Well, cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trials.
Indeed it doesn't, except in the first one.
There was a reason
With
the
your
camera was set
cospops.
up there, but also a reason for the height.
I'm guessing to obscure the body, so it looks like it's still Kaito in there, because you can't see the face or anything. So look, right?
When the press was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it, correct?
It's crazy though, because you would have had to like make sure that the person who then switches in lies down in exactly with their hand kind of protruding exactly the right angle. Man, crazy, isn't it?
that was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
Is that maybe why Kaito's jacket then is still left in there? Because it acts as a bit like a marker that helps the person who's actually in there line themselves up correctly, maybe?
The camera must have been placed at such a high position so it would produce that angle.
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's height.
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket.
Hey, was there a tripod? Was there a tripod in the hangar? I don't remember that. I feel like, is that something I'm supposed to have noticed? And I just didn't?
You don't get to make that reference.
Then, that logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press.
Which means that the person under the hydraulic press therefore must be Kokichi. In which case, the person in the exisal is Kaito, right?
In that case, Kaito is...
Still alive.
Before he was crushed by the press, he was swapped with a different body. So Kaito's still alive!
Well, wait just a minute.
Well, there's still a thing about the poison though, but oh my god. Okay, right, let's just see where it goes.
What? But I just summed it up so nicely.
Himiko, the different body you mentioned, what are you talking about?
The bodies from the other cases. Kokichi's the mastermind,
No,
so
he's...
he...
I thought we just said that he might not be.
Wait, the mastermind?
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so... I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
Yeah. So he's got to be the one who switched with Kaito, right?
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
Very well, I'll answer that.
You're giving in pretty easily.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair. This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
Okay.
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body.
What do you reckon he's going to say? I'm thinking of Trial 5 in Trigger Happy Havoc, where he did technically do that. He reused a fucking body.
That is impossible!
Ah.
All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
Okay. Right. Input, please.
Thrown away?
The other bodies are... gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with?
Don't think too hard. There's only one possibility, right? Input. Kokichi and Kaito were the only ones in the hangar at the time, Josie. If they were the only ones present during the body swapping trick, then the real victim was Kokichi. Right? Oh god, input, please. The other person in the hangar. So, yeah. Oh god, there we are. It's gotta be Kokichi. If it wasn't all body, it could only be...
What's wrong, Shuichi? Who did Kaito switch places with?
Maki, I think I missed something very important here.
Something important?
If I have the timeline right, there are only 2 people in the hangar at that time, Josie. Which means that something had to have been decided before. I have to pin that down. Can't let anything escape me this time. Go back with this. Oh my god, what's this? V... How are the bodies swapped if only 2 people are in the hangar? Is that VI victim something? Victim switch? I don't know. I mean, it could be. Let's try it. Okay, I think it is victim. Oh, come here. Is that an M? Yeah, it is. Okay. Victim... I don't know. Victim what? I feel like it might be victim switch, but I don't see an S. Unless there's another friggin' load somewhere. Victim... No, there's no S, so... Right, it's definitely not D. Okay. Victim... Or change? Victim change, maybe? I don't know. Wait, what's this letter? I don't know. I'm just pressing random ones now. Okay, hang on. What's the letter I'm looking for here? Hang on, what? Victim... It's none of these letters. Can you give me a different letter, please? Victim... H? Victim... Hidden? Maybe? Victim hidden? Could it be that? Is there an I somewhere? I don't see an I. Give me an I. It's still E's, but... Right, it's not giving me... Okay, what? Oh, no. Oh, wait. Oh, no, victim... Victim... L-P-E-D... Helped! Victim helped! Victim helped out with the setup? Is that what it's going for? Hold on. I think it's come to me. Yep, this is it. Okay, there we go. There we are. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there.
I can't believe I overlooked this.
Of course, just given how long we've been recording for and how long my evening meal's actually been in the oven, I probably will need to be jump cutting sometime fairly soon. We'll still keep going for another few minutes yet. Probably at least for another 3 or 4 or whatever, but then I'll have to jump cut again.
What do you mean? There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped. Which means they were working together.
Huh? Working together?
There's always that one person who just repeats the words back to you.
The only 2 people involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit.
It could only have been them 2.
The culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside.
And then they swapped.
They switched places while the press and the camera were stopped. Then the person who turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim. To put it simply, both people operated the press and camera at different times. An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
Yes, I guess so. Okay.
Victim and culprit cooperated? Is that even possible?
It sounds bizarre, but perhaps that was the whole point. Commit a crime that was so confusing, even Monokuma would be tricked.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk. So, have you realized who done it yet?
The culprit of the case. My detective work hasn't failed me. The culprit is inside that exisal, Josie. It can only be them. So, Kaito, then, right? If Kokichi was in that press, it's gotta be.
The apparent victim we saw in the video was Kaito, which means
The real victim is Kokichi, then. Man.
Kokichi was operating the hydraulic press and camera at first.
What did I say before I went in here? Trial 5. It's gonna be full of fucking twists. Crazy shit's gonna go down, and yes, that is indeed what has happened.
If the 2 of them switched while the press was stopped,
Splat.
then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi must be Kaito. So, the person inside that exisal isn't Kokichi. It has to be Kaito.
What did you say?
Well, I'm gonna have to jump cut here, ladies and gents, because my evening meal is gonna be almost ready, so I'll need to just go and prep that. So, 1 second all. And we're back in. There we go. Sorry about clearing my throat there. Went off, had a little evening meal. Barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese. Ready meal. Very nice. Bit sloppy, but very tasty and probably quite fattening. just feel the fat clogging up in my veins and all that. Let's keep going.
So the culprit for this case is Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced, right?
Well, that's what we've deduced, but in the time between this section of the trial and the last one, during my little jump cut there, I've been having a few thoughts. So, obviously Kaito shot... Did he shoot Kokichi? Yeah, he did, didn't he? He shot him with crossbow, with his single bolt into the arm. Then Maki obviously shot Kokichi with a poisoned arrow. And obviously still, given the thing about the hydraulic press not necessarily being able to crush a living person, if it detects life obviously under it, then I still feel like there's a possibility that Kaito could not be the culprit. It could still be Maki, right? Maybe?
Kaito is the culprit? What? You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
I don't know. That's the thing. I still feel like, technically, we can't say with 100% certainty that it was Kaito, you know? Input, don't fail me now. Come on now. Just when I got back
I
in.
don't believe it either. But it's the only way any of this makes sense. My detective work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit.
Is that true? Is Kaito really in there?
Are you going to say anything?
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit.
Oh? Are you getting to this thing that I literally just said? About... it could well be the poisoned arrow?
There's
It's the
just
thing
no
that killed
way
him?
that Kaito can still be alive. Because I'm the culprit.
I mean, obviously there's the thing with the antidote, so surely if Kaito was in there... well, he's surviving a long time. That poison is certainly not taking... well, it's taking its time to take effect.
Wait, you? But didn't you say...
I saw it with my...
Oh shit, I skipped over that line then.
Kokichi drank the antidote that he stole from Kaito.
I mean, you didn't miss anything particularly. Yeah, this. So, if they were working
There's no
together...
doubt Kaito died. And he died because of my poison arrow.
If they were working together, I don't know. Could Kokichi maybe save a bit of the antidote and just give it to Kaito after she left, so she wouldn't have seen it?
But you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito.
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him. But the truth speaks differently. In the end, I was just running away from the facts.
I don't understand.
Maki, are you trying to protect Kaito? Because she doesn't want him to die. She also knows that if he is alive and in there, and he is the culprit, if we vote for him, he's going to die. If he's the culprit, you're trying to help him get away?
There was only one antidote, so it's more likely he died from my poison arrow. This is the truth.
It's not decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
No, he doesn't.
Huh? Are those the only options?
I guess that's how things turned out.
No, that can't be! The person in that exisal is...
It's not Kaito! I saw Kokichi drink the antidote!
I mean, I'll admit that the antidote thing is a problem, isn't
There's
it?
no mistake. Kaito is dead.
It is a problem.
I killed Kaito. There is absolutely no doubt. That's the truth.
I feel for you. Yeah, pretty bad. Knowing that you may well have killed your friend. I thought so. Maki's trying to protect Kaito. I understand how she feels, Josie, but if Kaito is the culprit, why did he agree to Kokichi's plan? Can't imagine that Kaito would do something so selfish. There must be a reason for it, Josie. I truly believe that. I have to get to the bottom of this before I can uncover that truth.
But, Maki, you don't know for certain that Kokichi drank the antidote.
What?
You say he could have faked it?
You saw him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm he actually did it. So maybe there's another possibility.
What are you talking about? Impossible. That's impossible. There is no other possibility. I killed Kaito!
Oh, okay. I wonder what was going on there. Alright.
I
What's
killed
this?
Kaito!
Oh shit, we have to hold this one.
You're the one
Okay.
who's wrong.
Shit. Oh,
He died from
God.
my poison arrow.
D. Oh shit. Oh fuck, no.
There's no other possibility.
Oh, I hate it when it does that.
What do you know?
Damn it, I hate the one where it's like an error. Oh shit, shit, I'm
I
fucking it
killed
up.
Kaito!
God, I fucking hate
You're the
argument
one who's
armament. Fuck.
Wrong. He died
Shit.
from my poison arrow.
Oh my god, I hate those error ones. I hate them so much.
There's no
Oh
other
my god, I'm
possibility.
missing so many here.
What do you know?
Okay, well, got those at least.
I killed Kaito!
I missed that one, never mind. An S, and...
You're the one who's wrong.
Right, apparently that didn't work. Okay. Fuck.
He died from my poison arrow.
Bloody hell. Okay, we're slowly doing
It
it.
doesn't matter what you say. I'm
fuck.
telling you, this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way.
Okay, I feel like I'm getting the hang of some of the whole ones, but...
It's so goddamn
Oh, shit.
annoying. It doesn't
those.
matter what you say.
Right,
I'm telling you, this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way. You're so goddamn annoying.
oh shit. Oh, carefully does it.
I was at the scene,
Oh god.
so I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept
Ugh.
quiet till now. I
Shit.
wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the
Oh
truth
no,
anymore.
don't do this to me. Bloody hell.
Because I know what
Shit.
I saw. I was
God,
at
I'm very
the
slow
scene,
at reacting to those ones. Fuck.
so I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I
Balls.
didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth
Shit.
anymore.
Oh, I'm ballsing it
I
up.
know what
Here,
I saw.
no.
I was at the scene,
God.
so I know I'm not wrong.
Shit.
I'm
got
sorry I
it.
kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill
Okay.
him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore.
We're nearly there.
I know what I saw.
No.
I was at the scene.
Shit. Okay, final strike. What is it? What is
I
it?
saw
The...
Kokichi drink the antidote.
Oh, A pretended to drink the antidote.
It ends here!
There we go. Got to be quicker than that, but okay. So a bit of a fucking pantsu shot then. I think there was.
Kokichi just pretended to drink the antidote. He
Sorry.
didn't actually drink it.
Probably questioning why my eyes were down there, but don't ask. It was very unnecessary. Oh boy.
He pretended to drink it?
Do we have a way of proving this, or do we just have to go with it? I don't
Drinking the
know.
antidote was part of his lie. Maki could only see so much through the window. She didn't confirm Kokichi drank it.
Man. God. Argument armament. It stresses me out. Even though actually, on balance, I probably actually don't do anywhere near as badly at them as I feel like I do. But, yeah.
I
It stopped
believe
me
that
getting stressed
Kokichi
out.
knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote. After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito. There's a strong possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate.
Make him cooperate?
The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together. Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan. However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily. He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
In exchange for his own life, you mean?
Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life. That's just Kaito's character, and Kokichi knew that. He swallowed his pride with the antidote and agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
But didn't Kokichi make this plan? What good is it for him if he's dead?
I imagine this was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us. You wouldn't think that someone would plan their own murder.
Well, I knew somebody in DR2 who was crazy enough.
He went so far as to give up his life just to create this mystery?
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious. Who else would agree to die just to execute their plan?
Sorry, just drinking up my tea if you can hear me in the background.
Crazy. Why would he go that far?
Man, how many cups of tea do you reckon I've drunk over the course of this trial? At least 3.
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no matter what. But too bad! Shuichi figured out the truth!
Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion?
Delusion?
A delusion completely off the mark. To make you think that I died. But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma. I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not.
Extras?
I'm fine with being an extra.
Huh? Why?
If we're just extras, then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth!
But you yourself don't know who the killer is. How can you get it right?
But why? You're being so friendly with us.
If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, this killing game can't function anymore.
Oh. Was that your purpose all along? Is that what you were trying to do? Create an unsolvable murder in order to basically throw a spanner in the works? Can't function anymore.
Kaito, I believe in you.
If you're cooperating with this plan, Josie, you must have a reason. To determine that reason, I need to reveal the truth.
I still think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit. I will show you the truth. The truth you can't deny.
Oh, it's this. Okay. Right, what do we got? After receiving the item from Himiko, the culprit... Okay, hang on, we need to actually check what we got on here. Electro bomb, there's one below, an exisal inside the hangar, trail of blood, hit the exisal, the only antidote. Okay, well we need to go through here. Who did Maki hit with the electro hammer? Or what, rather? It was probably the... Hit the exisal, this one. There we go, that goes in there. Where did the culprit shoot Kokichi? She shot him in the back. That was the antidote. Trail of blood, electro bomb, exisal inside the hangar. No, that's not any of those. What opened the shutter and got inside the hangar? This thing, right? There we go. That's the exisal. Okay. What do we got here? Who was hit by the first arrow Maki fired? Obviously that would be Kokichi, but I don't think we've got the panel for that. Who was hit by the second arrow? That will be Kaito. But I don't think we have that either. What did Kokichi take from the culprit? The antidote. Where is it? It's up here. Boom. You can have that. Or I think we can... I was going to say, can we unlock some more stuff? But no, not yet. After Maki left, what weapon did Kokichi take out? The electro bomb, I'm guessing. There we are. To do the whole thing with the press. Who actually drank the antidote? Well, judging by what we've talked about, it sounds like Kaito. Kaito? Oh man. Okay. What's this? What evidence did the culprit leave in the bathroom? Trail of blood? Why was Kokichi dragged along the ground? Probably because he was badly injured. Who was putting the hydraulic press first? Kaito. Kokichi last. What evidence did he flush down toilet? Okay, I think... this? No, not there. Never mind. Okay, that goes there. I see. Right, we can unlock some more panels now. Here we go. And this one. And that one there. Right, what do we got here? Drink the antidote. So, okay, that might go, yeah, here. Culprit drinks the antidote. There we go. What other panels have we got? Kokichi in the press, that'll be last. That'll be this one here, right? Okay, after he's taken his jacket off, so that the culprit can stuff it down the toilet. Right, what's this? Culprit in the press, that will be... Oh, hang on, let me just get that back again. Good lord. Yeah, that'll go there. That's where that one needs to be. Good. What's this panel? Assemble the crossbow. That'll go quite early on, won't it? There is it. Second arrow. Who's hit by the first arrow? No. Where did the culprit shoot Kokichi? After seeing the item from Himiko, the culprit assembled the crossbow. There we go. That goes right at the beginning. Okay. Unlock final panels. Okay. Don't know if I've... Actually, I was about to say, don't know if I've already said this, but I have probably already said it, to be honest. I do like this version of the closing argument. Hella good, isn't it? Culprit's left arm. No, that's from when he threw himself in front of Maki's shot, isn't it? He was hit by the first arrow Maki fired, so that was Kokichi. Second arrow was Kaito, presumably. Right, that goes there. What's up here? Kokichi's back, that was first arrow from Maki. There we go. That goes in there. Right. Kokichi's clothes even, flush down the toilet. That goes right at the end, I think. Yes, there we are. That can go in there. I see. 3 arrows. Right. Kokichi's right arm. That was where he was initially shot. Which is... What did he leave in the bathroom? The 3 arrows. That goes there, doesn't it? Yeah. Alright. So where's the one remaining one? It's back here. Here it is. Where did the culprit shoot Kokichi? Right arm. Got it.
This is the truth of the case.
Okay. Here we go.
Let's go over the trick that Kokichi and the culprit created together.
I'll probably be fairly silent, but I'll talk from time to time, no doubt. Input.
Last night, Kibo saw Himiko from the window of his lab. She was carrying a black case and heading to the Exisal hangar. When she reached the hangar, she handed the case to someone through the bathroom window. That someone is the culprit of this case.
Oh, input. Come on, stop failing on me now, please.
Locked in the bathroom, the culprit had asked Himiko to bring them a certain weapon. A disassembled crossbow from Maki's lab. The culprit was going to use the crossbow to challenge Kokichi to a fight. Some time passed, and Maki made her way to the hangar. She was going to the hangar to kill Kokichi and save the culprit trapped in the bathroom. However, the hangar had an electric barrier preventing her from entering. Fortunately for her, she had an electro hammer to get around the barrier, in a way. She used her electro hammer to disable an exisal and climbed inside.
That cockpit there in that panel over on the left looks much bigger than... I don't know if it's just the perspective, I'm not sure, than the actual exisal as you see it in full there over on the right. Probably just me and the perspective, I don't know.
She knew exisals could bypass the barrier, so she got inside one. Around that time, the culprit and Kokichi began their confrontation. While Kokichi was checking up on them, the culprit ambushed him with a crossbow. But the culprit didn't intend to kill Kokichi. They just wanted to disable him.
Oof.
That's why the culprit aimed for Kokichi's right arm. If they really wanted to kill him, they would have shot him in his vitals. Kokichi reeled from the arrow, and the culprit jumped on him immediately. He didn't want Kokichi to have the chance to summon an exisal with a remote. While they were fighting, something happened that caught them both off guard.
Maki enters, yes.
The shutter of the hangar opened, and an exisal stepped inside. Kokichi was definitely not expecting an exisal to interrupt them. He pulled out his remote in an attempt to control the exisal. But Maki leaped out of the cockpit and shot Kokichi with her crossbow.
Oof.
The arrow hit Kokichi right in the back, and it was no normal arrow.
Oof again,
The
yes.
tip was covered in a lethal poison from my lab called Strike 9 poison. The poison kills slowly. It seems as if Maki wanted Kokichi to confess before he died. But even with poison in his veins, Kokichi continued to spin his lies. When she had had enough, Maki tried to finish him off with another poisoned arrow. But this time, Maki was the one caught by surprise. To keep Maki from becoming the Blackened, the culprit used their body to shield Kokichi. The culprit's left arm was struck by a poison arrow. Maki remembered that there was an antidote in my lab and immediately ran off to get it. The Strike 9 poison slowly circulated through their systems and would soon kill them both. But in that desperate situation, Kokichi thought up a clever lie. He incorporated this unforeseen event into his plan to help him win the killing game.
Yeah. I see.
Or should I say, help him defeat Monokuma. That was Kokichi's true objective. It's why he claimed to be the mastermind. Thinking fast, Kokichi closed the shutter so that Maki could not re-enter the hangar. Thus, Kokichi's final lie was set into motion.
So all of this was just to basically
When Maki returned
try and
with the
stop the
antidote,
killing game,
she couldn't get back inside the hangar.
to
So
get
she
on
went
over on
around to the hangar
Monokuma.
bathroom and passed the antidote through the window. But after the culprit was given the antidote, Kokichi immediately snatched it. Kokichi drank down all of the antidote while the culprit and Maki watched in horror. Maki must have been panicking, thinking the only antidote was now gone. She believed that the culprit was going to die from her own poisoned arrow. But it was all another one of Kokichi's lies. He had only pretended to drink the antidote. Maki tried desperately to break into the hangar, even slashing the control panel. But she couldn't get the shutter to open again. Defeated, she had no choice but to leave. After Maki had left, Kokichi took out another weapon. An electrobomb, capable of disabling communication devices for hours. Kokichi's plan was to use an electrobomb to knock out Monokuma's surveillance cameras. That was why he commissioned Mew to make the bombs in the first place. After detonating an electrobomb, Kokichi coerced the culprit into drinking the antidote. In exchange for the antidote, Kokichi asked the culprit to cooperate with his plan. Kokichi needed to work with the culprit to execute his final lie. Under normal circumstances, the culprit would never have agreed to such a plan. But because the culprit owed him for saving their life, they agreed to Kokichi's request. Request is a generous term. It was more like blackmail. In any case, the two were now working together as accomplices in an insane plan. There was a lot to prepare and not a lot of time. They had to work fast. If Kokichi died from the Strike 9 poison, the whole plan would be ruined. After fabricating the scene in the bathroom, the culprit dragged Kokichi to the hydraulic press. This is how the swipe pattern bloodstain from the bathroom to the press was created. Kokichi, with the support of the culprit, stood in front of the press's control panel. The two of them were finally ready to execute the insane lie. While Kokichi was setting up the video camera near the hydraulic press's control panel, the culprit laid face up inside the press, draping their coat over their shoulders. Then, Kokichi activated the press and the camera's record button at the same time.
Jesus.
The hydraulic press came down slowly, all caught on tape for us to see.
Good lord. I mean, Kaito lying under there must have been fucking full of doubts about this. Thinking Kokichi could very easily be about to trick him and not stop the machine.
The safety function would have triggered, but the electro bomb had disabled it. The press got lower and lower, and just as the culprit disappeared from view, Kokichi pressed the force stop button and the camera's pause button simultaneously. The two then switched places and also switched roles. The culprit and the victim. The would-be victim became our culprit and started up the press and camera. Kokichi had saved the culprit's life because his trick required their cooperation. He wanted to win the killing game, even if it meant dying himself. And so, Kokichi was crushed by the press, and the whole thing was caught on video.
There's a thing though, can we say definitively that it was the press that killed him? How do we know it wasn't the poison?
The culprit's left sleeve was dangling from the press, making us think he was the victim. Now alone, the culprit collected the video camera and tore the hydraulic press's power cord so that it could never be raised again. This would make it impossible for us to determine the identity of the crushed body. But there was another reason the victim was killed in this way. It obfuscated the cause of death, making the case that much more difficult to solve. This was all part of Kokichi's plan to create a murder not even Monokuma could figure out. With the press disabled, the culprit returned to the bathroom to flush Kokichi's clothes. Finally, they climbed inside of an exisal to hide and waited with bated breath. And here they are now in this trial, pretending to be Kokichi. They're trying to deceive Monokuma in order to defeat the true mastermind. And that's it. That's Kokichi's unidentified culprit trick.
Man, it's crazy, isn't it?
The culprit is in that exisal. It's you, isn't it? Kaito Momota, the ultimate astronaut.
I feel like we've kind of just busted the trick open though. If this was the thing to completely ruin the killing game, it's just that thing, should we have, I don't know, exposed him? I'm not sure. But we'll see where it goes.
I'm right, aren't I? That's you in there, isn't it, Kaito?
Really? Is it really, Kaito?
I must reluctantly agree with Shuichi's deduction.
Man, Shuichi sure loves his crazy deductions.
Huh?
You're still not gonna admit it?
Input.
Admit it, but it's wrong.
Is it? Oh, come on, input, please. Input!
But logically speaking, his deduction tracks.
If it's really Kaito in there, he would have admitted it by now.
Was Shuichi's reasoning wrong somehow?
No, my detective work was flawless, Josie. It's the truth. I'm sure that Kaito is inside that exisal. So why is Kaito still fighting me? Is this about Monokuma, or is there another aspect to this?
You claim everything is set, and that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you? You all think the body was switched when the hydraulic press stopped for a moment. But that's just speculation in the end. No evidence to back it up. So if we reverse our reverse way of thinking, then it's likely I didn't do anything, right? It's totally possible that the body switching never happened and Kaito is dead. Not just possible, it's the actual truth.
I don't know what to believe. I just gotta go with the game and see where it goes.
Well, it's true. There's no proof that the bodies were switched.
No, we should trust Shuichi's deduction. I'm sure everything will be okay. This emotion I've learned, I believe you call it faith. That's what I feel right now.
That's right. We have to believe in Shuichi.
Well, I don't care either way. But if you guys get it wrong, you'll have to deal with Monokuma.
Monokuma?
What will the results of this voting time be? If Monokuma makes a mistake, he won't be able to execute anyone, right?
That's got to be it, hasn't it? He's trying to fuck things over. He's trying to put the spanner in the works by having Monokuma potentially break his own rules or make a mistake.
Then it will be my victory. And that will ruin the entire killing game.
It all feels like it's coming together. Ruin? I see, so that's your objective. What, you're not seeing it already? You mean to ruin the killing game itself, Josie? That's why Kaito has been so stubborn all this time. But what does he mean by ruin exactly? Monokuma can do whatever he wants to the rules. How do you ruin something like that? What would be the point?
Come on, Monokuma. Start the voting already.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Sheesh! Let's proceed with voting time, shall we? Sorry I fell short of your expectations, but I'm pretty sure I won't make any mistakes. 'Cause I got the ultimate detective's airtight logic on my side.
Yeah, I feel like we may have just ruined their plan to ruin the killing game. Now I know the whole truth and why, Josie. I believe in my own logic, and I believe in Kaito. From this point on, it's not about logic, it's about how far I'm willing to go. I believe in you, Kaito, not as a detective, but as Shuichi Saihara.
Can I just say something? I'd like to have one last conversation before we vote.
About what?
One last conversation?
There's more to talk about?
You see, before we vote, there's something I have to say. I just need you all to listen.
What? What? Another one? What?
All right, let's pin this down.
And
Who is
what?
inside that exisal?
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
Of course not! I would never die!
I trust Shuichi.
What? Kaito's trying to ruin the game, that's why he's hiding the truth. I don't know exactly why, but he's putting his life on the line for it, Josie. So to put my faith in him, this is the only way. What, do I have to Alright, the voice is in the background, which makes me think it wants me to lie about something. What does it want me to do? Does it want me to throw the trial off into a completely different direction? Everything that we determined up to now, what if I turned it all on its head, Josie? I need to... Okay, well, that confirms it. I need to lie. Okay, what do I need to lie about?
Let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal?
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit
Okay.
is Kaito standing right there.
I may have an idea of what it wants me to do, but... Okay, hold on. Let me try this.
All right.
Let's pin this down. Who is inside that exosome? Kaito, right?
Nope.
Kokichi's the one.
Oh shit.
I'll reveal the truth.
Okay. What are we gonna say here?
Kokichi, I'm sorry. I just can't lie for you anymore.
What, you're gonna pretend like everything you said was false? Are people gonna buy this? What?
What?
What do you mean, lie?
Why did you say Kokichi? The one in the exosol is...
I'm so sorry, everyone. I've deceived you all.
What is this direction we're going in?
Huh?
The truth is, after we found the crushed body, I saw Kokichi.
I mean, I know this is a lie, but... Okay. Shuichi, what are you going to say if they ask when you saw it? Or when you saw him, rather? It. Kokichi's an it now. Okay, this feels risky.
You saw Kokichi?
They're surely going to ask you when you saw him. And you better have a fucking answer for this.
Yes. He threatened me, told me that if I didn't do what he said, he'd kill us all.
I see what you're trying to do. Because I think you want to throw the outcome of the trial, do you? So that Monokuma still ends up making a mistake? Is that it?
He wanted me to lie about what I saw, so that the trial would be more interesting.
But are the people around you going to buy this?
But I can't do it anymore. I can't keep lying like this. I have to tell the truth. Kokichi isn't dead. He's alive.
Okay, right, we're not done, it seems.
Well, hold on. Why did you wait until now to mention this?
I'm so sorry, Kibo, but it's true.
Really? I really am sorry, Josie, but this is the only way. Kaito is trying to fool Monokuma, trying to ruin the class trial. If Kaito is risking his life to do this, then I'll stand by him. I believe in Kaito. I believe in what he's trying to do. He's not doing this to hurt us, Josie. I'm sure he's trying to save us all. If Monokuma wants to rely on my detective work, fine. I'll just lie.
Everyone, please, don't vote for Kaito. There's no doubt about it. Kokichi is in that exosol. He's the culprit.
Hey, Shuichi, I don't know what you're scheming.
I think most importantly, does Monokuma buy this? And I feel like, no, he doesn't.
But as far as I'm concerned, you guys aren't extras at all. If you guys are wrong, you're gonna have to take your punishments like champs. Got it?
I'm not wrong. We can't vote for Kaito.
Stop it! That's enough!
Oh.
Huh?
What?
It's over.
So it is Kaito in there.
If you guys get it wrong and Monokuma gets it right, then you'll all get punished. There's no way I can let that happen. So, it's fine. Let's end this.
Well, there we go. I see he's got his outer jacket back on.
Kaito!
Did he just... Hang on. Should he not be missing his outer jacket?
So, it really was you?
My bad for tricking you guys. I'll explain everything.
Yes, please do.
But before that, it's voting time. Alright, don't get it wrong. I'm definitely the culprit. You got it? I'm the one who killed Kokichi.
Kaito, no!
It's just like you to figure it all out, Shuichi. You're really something else. So all you gotta do is believe in your reasoning. That's what detectives do.
I have no words.
Hey, Monokuma, let's hurry up and get this vote started!
Well said. Let's get this started then. The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
I guess we have no choice. So we just have to vote for Kaito? I guess we have no choice but to do that, right? I don't know what to say anymore.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result.
Is everyone going to vote for Kaito? I guess so. Yeah. Everybody did. And why wouldn't they? Oh boy.
Who'll be chosen as the Blackened?
Yeah, it's the same line. Oh boy. So what does this mean though? Because I'm guessing the plan that they hatched is basically ruined? I still feel like we can't definitively say Kaito is the killer though. Because how do we know? A, for the thing about... Well, if the electro bomb disabled the safety function on the hydraulic press, but then it could still be the poison that killed Kokichi, right? Right? I don't know. I don't know, ladies and gents. Okay, got an A grade at least, which is pretty good. And 262 monocoins. Alright, let's keep going. We've got to see what the deal is. Well, if the culprit's going to confess, then I guess even morons can't screw this up.
Absolutely right.
The Blackened who killed Kokichi Ōma is Kaito Momota. You all got it right. But you yourself don't know that for certain. You're just trusting in everything we talked about. Sure, I got it right, huh? Even Shuichi and Makiro voted for me. What a relief. Well, I knew you guys wouldn't get it wrong.
But you know...
But man, was it hard to act like Kokichi the whole time. I mean, sure, he wrote most of his own lines.
Jeez.
Seriously, look at this huge script. He wrote the whole thing. So he clearly didn't have this plan on the fly. He had planned this out, I'm guessing. She even got a bunch of alternate lines for different events too. But even so, I still had to ad-lib. You guys couldn't tell though, huh? Nobody's happy about this outcome.
Come on, man.
Hey, come on, guys, don't look so sad. You guys got it right, it's all good.
Why?
Why? Why did you kill Kokichi? You were against the killing game, so why did you kill him? I believe that you absolutely wouldn't do such a thing. Maki, was she protecting Kaito, or just believing in him, like me?
That's right.
Hey, I should explain, most of it's just like Shuichi said.
After Kokichi pretended to take the antidote, he gave it to me. I mean...
They told me how to cooperate with his plan.
Hey!
Plan? What plan? Oh, I've been thinking this whole time of a plan to throw the mastermind off guard.
What?
Throw him off guard? What are you talking about? You're the mastermind. Oh, that was a lie. I only pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
Pretended? Oh, you all fell for it, but you know, I prepared a bunch of stuff. Like this remote control, I had me make it. The mysterious message in the courtyard, using Gunter and making him a murderer. Oh, all that preparation was just to make you guys think I was the mastermind.
What?
What the hell? Why'd you do all that? Oh, the reason why I pretended to be the mastermind
Shit!
was to end this boring killing game.
Huh?
To end it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought if I showed you the despairing truth, you guys wouldn't want to go outside anymore. I thought it would end the killing game, but instead this happened. I'm going to die by Maki's hands. Why do you think this happened? Why do you think Maki tried to kill me? Why do you think the killing game started again?
What?
Why?
Oh, man.
Because the true mastermind instigated it, I'm certain of it. Oh, they made a move without us noticing. Man, thanks to that, everything's ruined.
Hold on!
The true mastermind instigated it? So whoever that person is, they also instigated Maki's actions too?
I'm disappointed.
Oh yeah, they probably tried to eliminate me because I pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
My actions were instigated by the true mastermind. But that can't be. The reason I decided to kill Kokichi was because I remembered the truth from the flashback light.
Could it be...
Maybe making you remember the truth was what the mastermind wanted, Josie.
What?
Maybe the true mastermind had us use the flashback lights to target Kokichi as a remnant of despair.
Which means...
Yeah, so the flashback light itself was the true mastermind's trap all along. They expected us to target Kokichi once we remembered he was a remnant of despair.
Okay.
Kokichi certainly expected it, Josie. That's why he talked about the true mastermind. But even so, this is all rather convenient for the true mastermind. The person claiming to be the mastermind just so happened to be a remnant of despair. We're all students at Hope's Peak Academy, and our fates are tied to the remnants of despair. Never would have imagined that fate would bring us to Kokichi's murder. It just plays too nicely for the true mastermind. I didn't know about that flashback light. Guess that's another mystery for you.
I mean...
Anyway, like I was saying...
You know,
that's an interesting point, actually. That flashback light that told us all about Hope's Peak, that was just lying there on the dining hall table, wasn't it? Am I remembering that correctly? And of course, that was Shuichi, Maki, Samugi, Kibo, and Himiko, who were in the room when that flashback light was used. Maki had apparently found it, but these two, they were not in the room, were they? And, looking back over this trial, some of Kokichi's things that he said makes it sound like he doesn't know what the remnants of despair are. I mean, then again, that might just be a memory thing, but I don't know. And who is this true mastermind? Oh, who knows? I don't know either. But it doesn't matter. We can't lose. This game is pointless unless you win. That's why I thought of a special plan. Oh, when I'm on the verge of losing. Oh, my plan will help me win.
huh?
I don't really get it, but is this the plan to throw off the mastermind? Oh, well, it's not that difficult, Kaito. I need you. To kill me.
What? I mean...
The plan was to make a case where the victim was unknown, and then trick Monokuma into thinking I was the victim so he'd mess up. If he rolled that either Maki roll or Kokichi were the blackened, I'd show myself and Monokuma's ruling would be invalid. If Monokuma's ruling was invalid, the killing game would end.
But...
That's what I'm most curious about, Josie. What makes you think it'd end?
That's right.
I asked Kokichi about that myself. Why would Monokuma care if he messed up on who the blackened was? And this is what he said.
Well, you know.
See, my immediate thought here is that the reason they're going to be so pernickety about the rules is because someone is watching. There's an audience. Because that's why in DR1, Junko was so adamant about following the rules. Because the whole idea was to show despair to a wider audience. And if she bent her own rules, that wouldn't create despair, because that would actually solidify the audience's opinion and will against her. Whereas the despair was meant to come from the high school students themselves killing each other. And that's obviously why in Trigger Happy Havoc, when Trial 5 had occurred, Kyoko was able to use that as leverage to force Monokuma to hold a 6th trial. Because Monokuma, or Junko rather, had basically violated their own rules. And so they used that leverage to force her to agree to a 6th trial. A 6th and final trial. So I guess that's what's going on here. Is he suggesting that there's an audience who would not accept Monokuma breaking his own rules? Oh, being unfair like that isn't allowed.
Hold up.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, death games are meant to be watched. Exactly. There's got to be an audience here. I feel like there's still something we're not being told. There's still some element of this story that doesn't make sense. Because if there's no audience, then what's the point of the killing game? Oh, if no one was watching, there'd be no reason to be such a stickler about the rules. Oh, there'd be no point in making this a game in the first place.
But...
Oh, Monokuma's been a stickler about the rules and about making the game interesting. Oh, that's why he agreed to my plan in the virtual world.
Which means...
Monokuma is aware that someone is watching us. In which case, I've no doubt that this death game is being shown to someone. So basically, the whole thing about us being the only survivors of humanity, sounds like it could be bullshit. Or at least, at the very least, partially untrue. Because there's got to be someone out there who's watching this, right?
What did you say?
So this isn't going to show. Hey, but who'd be watching? We're the only people left alive, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. The flashback light is the reason we even remember that.
Nah.
But Kokichi might have been right. Why have a death game if no one's watching? I wasn't sure about it at first, but after this class trial, there's no doubt.
Listen up.
Monokuma can't do whatever he wants. He's bound by the rules of the game. That's why he couldn't afford to get the culprit wrong, why he relied on Shuichi. It's just like Kokichi said, if this game's rules matter so much, someone's watching. A death game is made to be watched, Josie. If that's true, then who? Who's watching this?
Hey.
What's this all about, Monokuma? Is this killing game really a show for someone? Who can say? Why won't you tell us? We were friends during the trial.
You guys.
Honestly, I was just happy you guys cooperated with me.
Well.
Humans love to help. They jump at any opportunity to extend a helping hand.
Well then,
Yeah, then here's another question. Who are you really, if Kokichi, a remnant of despair, is not the mastermind?
incomprehensible.
Then who's the true mastermind? Is it another remnant of despair like him?
Ahem.
I'm not going to spill the beans on a perfect to-be-continued cliffhanger like that. Why, you're just... Oh, wrong voice. Why, you're just too cute.
What?
Really?
Hey,
I understand Kokichi's plan, but why did you agree to work with him, Kaito? Why did you agree to kill Kokichi? Because he saved your life. You should have just ignored him. He's better off dead anyway.
Nah.
It was kind of hard to ignore such an annoying guy.
Huh?
What?
Jeez.
I wonder how far ahead he planned this evil scheme of his.
What?
Yeah, but killing you?
Don't screw around.
What are you talking about? Do you want me to kill you? Oh, I figured you'd react like that. Well, are you sure you're okay with that? Because if this poison kills me, then Maki will become the Blackened, and a crime will be exposed so easily.
Well, you know.
Oh, if that happened, then Maki and I would have died for no reason, right? Which is just what the true mastermind expects.
What?
Jamie, that's plain dirty, so that's why you gave me the antidote. Oh, I am the ultimate supreme leader. There are no depths I won't sink to. Even if I have to sacrifice myself. Anyway, this is our chance. Our chance to end this killing game.
Ruin this killing game.
That's why you have to kill me, so he can win and ruin this killing game. We'll bring the true mastermind and everyone who's watching. We'll bring them down to utter despair. Oh, then everyone who died can rest in peace. Oh, crap. I'm gonna die soon. Can we get this started already?
Damn.
You're seriously crazy, dude. Oh, what you know.
At least
I wasn't boring, right?
boring,
Oh,
right?
okay, he was voicing that line. Oh boy.
Then he blackmailed you by using me.
No, I agreed to his plan once I heard the words ruin this killing game.
Jeez.
He was crazy, but that let him come up with some crazy plans. And we needed a crazy plan in order to stand a chance against Monokuma. I bet on that chance. I didn't have any other choice. Because I'm out of time.
what?
Time.
Could it be...
Kaido, you mean your health?
What are you talking about?
Well, you said you were fine. You told me not to worry about it anymore.
My bad.
Oh, my bad. That was a lie.
A lie?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Honestly, I'm at my limit just talking.
No, it can't be.
But you know.
But I gotta wonder how this happened. I don't remember at all. In my memories, I was fine during the medical exam for my training. If he was fine during the medical exam, then that means...
Could it be...
This might be the virus, Josie.
What?
Virus? Yeah, this.
If I remember correctly,
One of the plagues that caused our planet to crumble, Josie. A virus carried by meteorites that spread across the globe. You know, whenever I do Shuichi's voice I gave him, I feel like I sort of flick between a sort of mild English and a mild American accent. Host Peak Academy, along with the rest of the planet, was in danger of extinction. Even though we had come so far and triumphed after so much despair. We were almost wiped out in an instant, Josie.
Could it be...
This must have something to do with the virus. Kaido didn't use that flashback light, so he might not remember it.
But
But weren't we supposed to be immune? We were selected because we didn't...
Well,
Perhaps the virus was dormant when you were selected for the Gopher Project.
to tell you the truth,
You could have been infected the whole time, showing no symptoms until very recently.
What did you say?
What?
Kaito is infected with a virus, but how could that be?
Jeez.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I guess I'm pretty screwed, huh? Well, I knew this was coming, that's why I agreed to Kokichi's plan.
But you know.
But you know, when I found out about the plan, I thought it was pretty awesome.
Hey, so.
Kokichi left me with a whole outline of it. I freaked out when I read it. It was a pretty good plan. I thought we might be able to trick Monokuma. But I knew Shuichi would see right through it in the end.
Huh?
What?
Well done.
That's exactly how it went. Nice job, Shuichi. You're really something.
Well then,
Yeah, Kaito, did you...
That's right.
Yeah, I knew you guys would figure everything out.
Got it.
That's why I was able to get on board with Kokichi and lie to you like that. Even if I messed stuff up during the trial, I knew Shuichi would see the truth.
That's my sidekick.
Just what I expect from my sidekick.
Why?
Why? If you knew I'd see through it, why?
Then...
If you knew it was pointless from the start, then you shouldn't have gone that far.
Nah,
It wasn't pointless. It ended up being a huge success.
What's that mean?
Why?
I mean,
Because of this plan and Kokichi pretending to be the mastermind, we got closer to the true mastermind's lair. And this truth is going to be a hint that leads to the real truth.
Huh?
The real truth, Josie?
yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. That's why Kokichi gave his life.
But
Yeah, you took as if he was your partner, when you hated him so strongly before.
What?
Oh, I hate his guts. Honestly, I'm still pissed off at him. He made us go through so much crap. To the end, no, even beyond that. He was a lying sack of shit. Wow.
Hey,
Oh, it's getting harder to read, so please, can
Hey, so
I ask one thing? You want to ruin this killing game, but... oh, God, my voice. You kept saying how fun this game was. Was that truth, or was that a lie? Oh, that was a lie, obviously. How could a game that you're forced to play be fun? I had to think this game was fun to survive. I had to lie to myself.
huh?
You little... Oh, the bastards who created this game to toy with our lives and the shits enjoying it. They all piss me off.
shit!
That's why I'm willing to do whatever it takes to end this game.
Kokichi said that.
Nah.
It could have been a lie too. You probably just said it so I'd cooperate with him. Yeah, was it really a lie? I think his dying words may have been the honest truth.
It's a lie!
No, it's definitely a lie. He's not the type to shed real tears. I wonder which one it is. A lie or the truth? Even now, at the very end, I don't really understand Kokichi, Josie. But maybe that's what lying is all about. Truth is in the eye of the beholder, huh? Kokichi was the very embodiment of a lie, Josie. So I guess in the end we don't know. We don't know what his true motivation was. But if he did enjoy the game, why would he sacrifice himself to end it? Maybe we're supposed to take the interpretation that ultimately, for all the crap he put us through, ultimately he had the aim of stopping things. I pretty much wrapped up my explanation. Now finally, I need to apologise to Shuichi.
Huh?
And me, Josie.
I mean,
To be honest, I was jealous of you.
Huh?
Jealous?
that's right.
Because you were always saving us, you know. Your detective skills kept us alive. You're just way too cool and I got frustrated.
My bad.
So that's why I was so harsh on you. My bad.
That's wrong.
Hey, no, Kaito, that's not true.
Hey,
I was only so confident because you were there for me, Kaito. When you made me your sidekick, you said that you'd take the responsibility. And that is why I can do all this. If you didn't talk to me back then, even now I'd be... Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus. Kaito.
Kaito!
Oh, God. Hey, Kaito, are you okay? How can I be okay? I'm about to die.
Okay!
You sure are, bucko, because it's punishment time. Punishment?
I won't let you.
I won't let you kill him.
Oh, jeez. Be careful, Maki. I don't think this is going to end well if you try that. Oh, you planning to get in my way? You know what'll happen if you do that, don't you?
So what?
I don't care what happens. I plan to kill you anyway from the start.
indeed.
Yeah, yes, I've been determined to fight back for a while now.
Cut it out.
No, stop.
Kaito.
No, Kaito, I can't. I can't let you die, Kaito.
That's it.
I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you're dying. I won't let Monokuma touch you. Are we just going to laugh?
What was that?
Hey, what's so funny?
Hey!
Oh, just thinking about life and how irreplaceable it is. Know what I mean?
Huh?
What? When a life ends, those closest to it mourn. But if you could somehow recycle that life, then those closest to it wouldn't need to mourn anymore, right?
That's nice.
If we could recycle life, the world would be filled with hope. That's my point.
Hey,
What are you talking?
Hey!
Alright, kids, time for your grand re-entrance. What? What? What?
Rise and shine, Earthsign! With our powers combined, we are the Monocubs!
Did you get replacements? Good, what's going on with Monodam's friggin' arms up there?
Huh?
Oh, dang it, he got replacements. The bloody peanut gallery's back. We thought we wouldn't have to deal with them. I'm Monotaro. No matter how you read it or spell it or say it, it's still Monotaro. Yeah, well, that's totally a lie.
By the way,
what was your accent? You were way back in the... Oh yeah, you were Scouse but slightly deeper. What the hell's going on? I could have swore there was more of you chumps before.
Hell yeah!
Oh, you were the sort of Elvis Presley. Fuck if I know. Let's destroy Mother Damn now. Bumba dumba. The sad sack is bumming me the fuck out. Bumba dumba dumba. And you're just now silent again. Well done. Weren't all the Monocubes completely destroyed? Okay, this is going to get confusing because now Himiko's voice is similar to the original Monokid voice. That's going to be an issue. Those old Monocubes were destroyed. These Monocubes are the latest model. They still got their factory settings. So in a way, it's like they're brand new characters. So they're basically replacement ones.
Thank you so
But who cares? Now that my cubs are back, I'm not lonely and miserable anymore. Yeah, you brought them back on a whim like that. You guys are just as replaceable. Maybe not as replaceable as the Monocubes, but finding other people to participate in this killing game is easier than you might think. And how would that be the case if we are literally the only survivors of humanity? No. There's people still out there. There's people still out there and they're still alive. Finding other people?
oh well.
I got no idea what's going on or what any of this means, but that's right.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, Bumba Dumba. We're so fucking lovable and shit, Bumba Dumba Doo. Except Monodam, of course, haha.
Hey, hey!
Oh, do you know what else this means? Now that the Monocubes are back, I've got my Exisal entourage protecting me again. Still want to defy me now? This is bad, if he's got the Exisals again.
Shut up.
So what?
I won't let you kill him.
It doesn't matter. I won't let you kill Kaito. I'll fight until the end.
Input. Stop. Even if you fight the Exisals, you'll just get killed, damn it. The remote control and the last electro bomb are crushed in the press.
No.
No, I won't give up.
Makiro, enough for it.
I've never felt this way before. I've always fought to kill, but this is the first time I've fought to protect someone.
I think the ship is definitely real. It's sailing, ladies and gents. We just weighed anchor. It's now slowly gliding proudly out into the open waters.
Huh?
And I've never been given a nickname like Mucky Roll before either.
What?
You...
And I've never met someone as stubborn as you before. And I've never fallen for...
Oh. Oh, yes. Okay, the ship is definitely real. I've been saying it jokingly, but nope. Yeah, the ship's real, boys and girls. Kaito X Maki, it's a thing. And it's canonical. The game says so.
What?
Makiro. Mucky.
No.
I don't want this to end. I just don't.
I won't let you kill him.
That's why I won't let you kill Kaito. I absolutely won't let you.
My bad.
Makiro, I'm sorry, but that's not an option. I don't have as much time left as you think. I'm finding just to stay standing.
But I...
Hey, so...
Hey Makiro, I asked you before, what's your enemy? Before you hated yourself so much, you didn't even like yourself a little. And that wasn't the reason you tried to distance yourself? Or wasn't that the reason, rather, that you tried to distance yourself from others?
That's right.
You decided that you didn't deserve to have friends, didn't you? That was your enemy.
Don't worry about it.
But not anymore, huh? You're alright now. You fell for a guy like me. You know, you can learn to like yourself.
Come on, man.
Hey, don't cry. Can't you send me off with one last smile?
I believe in you.
You guys too. I'm not going to allow any tears. Send me off with a bang.
Okay.
Alright, Josie. I won't cry.
I'll endure it.
Me too. I'm going to hold it in. Yeah, I'll endure it. Yeah, I can't cry, even if I wanted to. Hey, sorry about the wait, Monokuma. You can go ahead and start now.
Okay.
Can do.
Dong dong dong.
Oh boy, my first punishment time. I've never seen one before.
Hey,
But let me just say this to the true mastermind controlling Monokuma.
get ready.
You better get ready. My friends aren't going to lose to you. That's all.
Please.
I'll leave the rest to you guys. End this ridiculous killing game.
Please do not worry.
Yeah, we'll end it, so please, don't worry.
Shuichi.
And Shuichi, never forget, you're not alone. You have friends. Don't try to do everything by yourself, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, Kaito, okay.
The impossible is possible.
All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Thanks, Kaido. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, boy.
Maki roll.
Makiro, how long are you gonna cry? You should smile.
Sorry.
I can't. That's impossible. I can't.
Of course, my bad for making you cry like that.
Alright!
Alright then, let's end this with a bang.
Kaito Momota,
A special
Luminary
punish-
of the Stars.
A special punishment suited to the Luminary of the Stars.
Okay.
You don't gotta tell me. I'm excited to get this started.
Get ready!
Oh, yeah? Well, screw you. I'm not gonna die the way you want.
It's punishment time!
Is it gonna be something space-related? Oh, God. Okay. It looks like it's going to be something space-related. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, that's like the fucking... Blast off second ignition, Ultimate Astronaut. This is like the fucking execution right at the start of Trigger Happy Havoc. You know? With Kyoko's father. No, it's not... Oh. Oh. Okay, I was going to say, is it actually going to be the same? But no, this is not the same. What the fuck? Jesus. Going down through the core of the planet? Well, he made it to space, it seems. Oh god, it's even got the freaking moon and the Saturn. Oh god. Oh. Error. Execution failed? Wait, did he die before he was supposed to? Oh, what the? Kibo? Oh, man. Oh, he's not happy about that. I think he died before he was supposed to. Did his disease take him before the execution did? Kaito? Kibo? What's going on? You've lost your thing. Your ahoge, or whatever it's called.
Right?
Kibo, you okay, me dear? You got hit by that debris when you protect...
Well,
Yeah, I'm fine. More importantly...
Hey!
What's the matter, Monokuma? Upset that Kaito won?
Yeah?
What do you mean Kaito won?
Because
He died before the end of your punishment. Kaito didn't die from your execution.
Okay?
That's right. Kaito wasn't killed by you.
Yeah.
It's Kaito's... Oh, God. Gas coming up from my tea. It's Kaito's victory. We lost. I don't know if he meant to do it, but he certainly went out like a stubborn jackass. Well, whatever. It's not like this is the end of the killing game, so it's fine.
What was that?
It's not over.
Hell yeah!
Well, hell yeah, no shit, Mamadoo.
Hey,
Ain't it written in the school regulations?
That's right.
The killing game will go on until there is just one blackened or two spotless. School regulations, Josie, so you're going to follow the regulations, huh? The only reason you want rules is because you're showing this to someone, Josie.
Well,
I just want an entertaining killing game, but you're certainly entitled to your opinion.
That's wrong.
That's enough. Enough of your bullshit, Monokuma. Wow. Freaking Shuichi, you're stepping up. I made a promise to Kaito. I will end this killing
That's
game.
it.
And to give Kaito's death meaning, I swear I will keep my promise.
You're right.
Yeah, we're not going to let anyone else die. Who's even going to play that game anymore? It's already over. Kibo? You could cut this tension with a knife. What's everyone talking about anyway?
Well, actually...
Feels like we stumbled into the last act, Mamadoo. I don't know what's happening at all. Numba.
Pops!
Yeah, Pops, fill us in. We want to help you out. Oh, Monosuke's acting nice. Oh, well, I was went Scouse then for her. You're sucking up for brownie points.
They're so
Oh, I just can't help myself around you cute little cubs. Gather round, kids. I'll spend a whole month telling you about what you missed. A whole month? Won't that take longer than the whole chapter?
my widow cub.
I'll tell you all about it while I smother you with hugs and kisses. You kids go on ahead and wait for me at home.
So long, farewell!
Huh?
Why did I stay behind? Because I want to give you all a reward for working so hard.
Why, you...
We don't want it. Just go away.
You're really bugging me.
By the way, I don't know where you got the idea that this killing game can be stopped. There's nothing a participant can do to end this killing game. No way, no! This game is going to keep going and going for a long time. During his ranting, Monokuma took out...
Huh?
A flashback light, Josie? Oh. He's going to forcefully make us remember something? What? What did you see?
What?
What? What did you just do?
What?
Was that a flashback light just now?
Could it be?
Is it broken? I don't feel like I remembered anything. This flashback light has a special effect. You'll remember soon enough. You'll remember that despair is the only choice you have. And that hope doesn't exist here at all. The killing game will never end. Wait, what? So... It's like a delayed effect flashback light, is that it? And then Monokuma left. And what's going on with Kibo? Why is he just standing over there glowing? He declared that this killing game would continue, Josie. He declared there is no hope. What? What? After all that, I honestly don't remember how we got back. It took all I had just to accept the reality that Kaido was gone. And not just Kaido, Kokichi too. Someone we all trusted and someone none of us trusted. We lost them both. But it wasn't all for nothing, because we're drawing ever closer to discovering the true mastermind. What? No! No, 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 no! No! There's no fucking way! That cannot be Junko! How is she here? There's no way that can be Junko. She's dead! Okay. Okay, so... what? What even was the Junko voice that I did from the previous games? I can't even remember. Was there even a Junko voice, or was it the, you know, the sort of It Girl voice? I don't know. The killing game will never end. Like a voice, you know, in the anime. Never ever. As long as I am around, it'll never end. It'll repeat over and over and over. Input, please. Why would I let something this fun ever end? I want to have more fun. As long as it's fun, we have to keep doing it. That's just simple supply and demand. No. No, she can't. It can't be her. How can it be her? She's dead. If this is taking place long after the events of the previous games, how can she be alive?
Such despair.
No. It can't be. There's no way. How would that even be possible? You gotta be shitting me. Later that night, I found myself standing in that one spot in the courtyard, the place where Kaito and I would train together. My heart felt crushed, all the loss and guilt and helplessness sinking in my chest, but still I stood there.
Well...
What are you doing?
Ah,
Maki.
Hey.
So you came too?
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Maki, I'm sorry.
What?
For what?
I was the one who drove Kaito into a corner. Just like Kaide, I ended up betraying everyone important to me. It's all my fault.
Well...
Are you feeling lonely?
Huh?
Hey.
Are you lonely now that Kaito is gone?
Okay.
Yeah, lonely. I feel so lonely and so sad, I don't know what to do. The only reason I'm still alive right now is because of Kaido. If he hadn't been my friend, I would be...
That's right.
Me too. Can't remember the last time I ever cried that hard. I wonder how long it's been.
Okay.
But I won't cry anymore. I'm sad, but I'm grateful to Kaito.
Huh?
Grateful?
Okay.
Yeah, I want to tell him that rather than being sad or lonely. I'm grateful to him. That's why I won't cry anymore. I'm not going to wallow in pity. I want to show him how much I appreciate all the things he did.
You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's the same for me. I want to show my appreciation too. I'm sure there are friends who've passed on, don't want to see us miserable. Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, so you guys were here after all.
Yeah.
Just like I thought.
Jeez.
I knew you guys would be here because I cast a spell to find you. Samugi, Himiko? If you don't mind, can we join you in your training?
Huh?
I'll train you all from the ground up so we can end this killing game together.
Huh?
We're going to end this together.
Yeah.
Himiko and I promised Kaito.
Okay?
Yeah, we're going to do what we promised and work together to end this killing game.
All right.
Hey, we can't afford to lose to despair.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Monokuma said there's no hope anywhere, but he's wrong. There is hope. My friends are my hope. Oh god, we're all training now. But where's Kibo, though? Is everything alright with him? Kaito said it best. I'm not alone. That's right, I have friends. Not just my friends here, but also friends who've died. They all gave us their hope too, Josie. That's why I'm gonna live. I want to live for everyone who died. Despair cannot defeat me. I will hold on and survive no matter what. Thank you, Kaito.
Let your sweat wash away all your sadness, fear, worry, and hardships. Just start moving your body and your pain will become memories before you know it.
Then you should train too.
Well, I don't have anything to worry about. I mean, I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Hey! No fair, Kaito!
Oh boy. Oh, by the way... Sorry, we're going to keep going just for a little bit longer. What happened to Kibo? Do you know where he went? Well, that's what I was just asking. Huh? Kibo? I don't know, Josie. What's that guy off doing?
I don't think a robot really needs to do any training.
Hey, but the rest of us here, I kind of wish he'd come too. That is the question.
It's quiet.
Oh. Speak of the devil. Sounds like we're about to get a scene with him. I'll tell you what, this is where we'll end it, ladies and gents. Okay, so Trial 5, down, and we just had a scene where what appears to be, well, who appears to be Junko was there. There's no way it can be her, right? Because how would it be her? She's dead. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything, right? I'm just going to wrap up here. So, Facebook and Twitter links down below, along with the link to my propagandist channel for anyone interested in that. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you for the next episode, everybody, where we'll continue on. We'll find out what's up with Kibo and all that. So, don't know what episode number this will be. It depends on how I split the footage from that whole trial. But other than that, goodbye, everybody. What's up? Oh god, there's going to be something horrible on the CCTV. What's it there? Oh! Oh my fucking god! Oh, I just saw that and I was like, oh no, and then suddenly jump scare. Fuck me! No! How many nights do I have to go through? Like it. I do not fucking like it at all. Well, she kind of freaking left her in a bit of a mess, but what the? Pick up talismans.